Thanks for hanging in there, gang, and welcome back to It's All About Arts. My name's Glenn, and I'm the host, and I'd like to take this opportunity to introduce to you Adam Anderson. Thank you very much for coming in. I really do appreciate it. And Joshua Beck. Hi, guys. How you doing?
All right.
Good. Nice to be here.
Yeah, well, thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. As you can see, it sometimes gets a little crazy in here, but you know, we seem to manage with the staff here. They're great people. They help us out all the time. What is the Formula Jade band? Tell me a little bit about. Is that the correct name?
That's the correct name. Formula Jade is a band from Boston, Mass. We've been together for about a year and a half now, and I guess our sound is ranges from psychedelic funk to power pop. You know, sort of a commercial sound, but we're all across the board. Yeah.
And you say you about an hour, but been together for about a year and a half. You're saying?
About a year and a half.
Is everyone from Boston?
Not originally. Josh and I actually grew up in a small town in New Jersey together, and we moved up here when we were 18 years old.
Cool.
And lived in Roxbury, Mission Hill area ever since. And one guy's from Long Island, another guy's from New Jersey, and another guy's from Philadelphia. But we all sort of came together here in Boston, as most kids do. Yeah.
As most rock bands do.
That's right.
But you don't consider yourself a rock band, though.
Well, I guess you could say a rock band, but we're
just a lot of stuff, I guess.
We are a lot of stuff put together.
Sort of jam bandish sometimes, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff.
You know, a lot of bands have trouble, putting their sound into, a couple words, a certain genre, and I think that definitely holds true for Formula Jade.
Okay. Now, is the material original material?
All original material.
Who's writing?
We actually all write as a band. I'm the lead singer, so I will take care of the lyrics, but the whole band will write the music together.
So you kind of it works by committee? How's that going?
Well,
I've been in bands before, guys. I know it doesn't always work.
It can be tense at times, but the thing is, we're all such great friends that it's never really gets to where we're strangling each other. Not yet.
It's only been a year and a half, boys. Who else is in the band?
Well, we've got Josh and I. Josh is the bass player. I'm the guitar player and singer. We've got Tom Rappelt from Long Island. He plays synthesizer. We've got Benjamin Anderson, my brother, who plays keyboards and sings. And Mike Riley is the drummer from Philadelphia. He's actually in Alaska right now on a cruise ship. He's played for 6 months on a cruise ship.
He went on an Alaskan cruise instead of coming on It's All About Us?
I know, we tried to get him.
Tell him I want to talk to him when he gets back. All right?
Okay.
Well, that's exciting.
Oh, definitely. It's a great experience.
Can't pass a gig up like that.
No, I really can't. So, we've been taking it easy in the summer, just doing acoustic gigs and,
How's the gigging
like
been going? How's it going out there?
Gigging is good when we were all together playing as a band, but, recently...
It's a little slow right now.
Slow recently.
We're trying to do more writing now.
Okay.
Him and I are trying to get songs together, so when the drummer actually comes back, we'll have stuff ready, and then we can just put everything together and go play.
Are there any CD work? Is there anything released out there that we might be interested in listening to?
Yes, we released our 4-song EP a year ago. I guess it was September of 2001. It's entitled Vina, V-I-N-A. It has 4 songs, all original. It's available through our website, www.mp3.com/formulajade, one word, or you can email us at formulajade@hotmail.com.
Great, we'll link all that up to our website.
Great.
What was the studio experience like? Did you have to go someplace, or do you have equipment for yourselves? Or?
Well, we've been...
Yeah, we have sort of a friend of ours that records us, and we've been there a few times to do a few different projects.
Many times.
Yeah. Now, as you described the makeup of the band, I can envision that is there a lot of tracking involved, or are you doing it live? Or
more than you would think. Yeah, it's a little crazy, especially with all the overdubbing and everything.
Well, no, I own a recording studio,
right.
and we use Adobe Digital Performer, and we use MP3, and everything is
it gets a little out of
30
hand.
tracks, and it's crazy.
If there's a track available, we'll fill it. But I think we want to try to get away from that because we're really enjoying our live sound much more now. That we sort of want to get that raw energy instead of the overproduced type layered thing. So,
well, that's good.
It's good to experiment with all types of things.
What kind of rooms have you been playing?
Well, up here we've done TT the Bears, the Middle East, Northeastern University. We try to get down to Club Passam a lot of Tuesday nights to do the open mics down there. But
that's a lot of fun.
Oh, Club Passam's great.
Yeah.
Good community around
there.
It
is really nice.
But our first gig we ever played, it was in August of 2001. We played at the Lion's Den in New York City. That was our first gig ever as a band, and it was a little nerve-wracking. Your first first gig you play is in New York, but that, we're ambitious.
Well, have you guys played in other bands before? You and your
have.
brother played together before?
My brother and I and Josh. Josh and I have known each other since we were
long time.
long time. Grew up in the same town a block away, so we played in high school bands all together.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Has anybody formally trained or studied, or you guys just been banging it off each other?
Well, I mean, that's how we started.
Yeah, I pretty much, Adam taught me most of the stuff.
Cool.
Well, in the beginning, I teach myself a lot of stuff now, but
Good.
no real formal training or
Formal
teaching or
training. The drummer is a student at Berklee College of Music now.
Yeah, there's
And-
always one of those in the band.
Well, I was there for a year
Oh, I'm
too, so
sorry.
I guess you can't say too.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. I understand. I think I'm on your side now.
Berkeley's it's a great place, but I'll tell you, there's nothing more satisfactory, I think, satisfying than a group of guys that just felt like being musicians and grabbed an axe or two and just banged it off each other until they got it to sound right.
That's right. You can't
You
teach
know.
that in the classroom.
No, you really, really can't. Are there any gigs coming up?
Well, we're playing a gig this Saturday. It's a festival down in New Jersey that is in Chester or Long Valley, New Jersey. Actually, it's probably about a half an hour away from where we grew up. So we try to do a lot of things wherever we can get them because we still have a lot of connections down in New Jersey, New York,
Well,
Philadelphia
never lose
area.
those. Never lose the connections
yeah,
from home.
it's definitely
never do it
a
because
good
there's always
thing.
a good gig.
And Joe Piscopo is going to be there, so that's how we got to drive down. You know?
Is he going to introduce you?
Yeah, I think so. Or the headliners, you should. Yeah.
This is cool. Oh,
And
Joe.
we're going to be at TT the Bears probably in November or December. We're still
Those are nice
talking about
rooms. The Middle East, TT the Bears downstairs at the Middle East.
it. Upstairs. Not downstairs yet, but
okay.
we're working on that.
Because I remember we played a 4-band thing at TT the Bears, and we were a rock band. We were having a lot of fun stuff. And downstairs was the real kids were playing.
Okay.
You couldn't hear us.
That's right. You hear the pounding, from downstairs.
You're trying to play, and there's another rhythm happening below you. Oh,
That's right.
but
Yeah,
it was
I know
sick.
what that's like.
But it was a lot of fun. You cats are going to play, right?
Yes, we are.
Can we get you to play a
Yes.
song or two?
Yes, we're going to do a song called Me Anything. It's the
Uh-huh.
last song on our EP, Vina.
Okay, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell people how to get in touch with us.
Great.
So that they'll be able to link up to those great websites. So while I'm doing that, you cats can go over there and,
Okay.
and get set up if I can. There you go. And my name is Glenn Williams, and my email address is glenn@itsallaboutarts.com. And that's an easy way to find things that are going on with this website, with our show, and the website has a list of all of the musicians and performers and artists and educators that have been on the show. And Janice Williams, of course, is the super producer. She's at janice@itsallaboutarts.com. And that website is www.itsallaboutarts.com. No one's caught on to that yet. And the Artful Gift website, of course, you can go and sign up for Art du Jour. So without further ado, I'm going to turn it over to the guys. And it's the Formula Jade Band.
Yes.
Let's have it.
The song's called Me Anything.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Cover your eyes and
One more quick one, guys. Do you have one more real fast one, or?
One more quick one.
Or that's good? Hey guys, thank you very much. It was a pleasure having you here. Look, you know what I want to do is I want to make sure everybody knows how to find us. So I'm going to go right to our how to find us, and it's right over here. It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn Williams, and I'm at itsallaboutarts.com. And I need my next guest in here, please. That'll be nice. Glenn.